so badly what we're going to take over the management, the running of Washington, D.C. We're going to clean it. We're going to make it anywhere in the world. Racial, sexual, or political content onto the minds and bodies of our children. And I will not give one penny to any school. And I will keep men out of women's sports. You see the records that are being broken, records that have stood for 18 years are being rather smashed. I want to be nice at being smashed. It's so disrespectful to women. Who could want to think of it? That open borders. Who wants open borders where the world pours into our country? They take over our medical, they take over our educational facilities. Where do you see how bad? These are the toughest people on earth. These are people coming out of the toughest prison. The Congo just released 22 people. The Congo from prison. Where did you? So they come from Africa, Asia. They come from South America. They come from the Middle East. What's happening to our country is unbelievable. They're poisoning our country. They're destroying our country, and we're not going to let it happen. We're not going to let it happen. I will fully uphold the Second Amendment. So important. We will protect personal life, we will restore free speech, and I will secure our elections. Our goal will be one day voting with paper ballots, proof of citizenship, and one day voting, paper ballots, voter ID, and by the way, we added a new proof of citizenship. It would be nice if you could look at it. You know, they fight like hell. We don't want voter ID board that they hung bigger than just they got around small chest, but bigger than this. And had your name, and had everything about you, and had your picture all over. You know, until they did indictments in this country. That happens in banana republics. I always treated the presidency with respect. And Biden, I wouldn't hit him that hard. I'd hit him hard. He's an incompetent president, let's face it. Jimmy Carter is the only one happy with Biden. Because compared to Biden, Jimmy Carter's administration was brilliant. Absolutely. He's the only one happy. But until this happened with the lawfare, they call it lawfare, warfare, weaponization, call it whatever, where they go after your political opponent. He's just a horrible president. And I wouldn't talk that way. There's never been a president who's happened. USA.com, swamp the vote, USA.com. To make a plan to vote either by mail or early in person or an election day, just vote. You know, for some, they love you, they're great, but it's just something they don't know. No one else doesn't know. The NRA gave us a full endorsement, the best. But not an important election. Good job. And just remember that date, remember the date. And it comes earlier, you know, in Pennsylvania, it's September 22nd, in North Carolina, where we have, we've taken the head of the Republican Party on that state so powerfully. We had 602 lawyers working for him. He was the head of the North Carolina Republican Party and one job. Thank God. He's very focused on it. I actually tell our people, we don't need your vote. We got so many votes, we don't need them. We just don't want to see votes stolen. We don't want to see, you know, steal the vote. We're not letting it happen. We're not going to let it happen. It's not happening again. Our country can't take it. And we're not going to let it happen. Tallahassee, from Pensacola right here to right here in Palm Beach.
Excuse me, Mommy.
Across the ocean, tamed the wilderness, laid down the railroads, raised up those brave American astronauts, planted the stars and stripes on the face of the moon, and it's happening again. What I've done for your Air Forces, what I've done for Space Force, so much of it comes right here into the single greatest nation in the history of the world, but Now we are a nation in serious decline. We are a failing nation. We are a nation that has lost its confidence, willpower, and strength. We are a nation that has lost its way. But we are not going to allow this horror to continue. Less than 4 years ago, we were a great nation, and we will soon be a great nation again. With the right leadership, every disaster Joe Biden has created can be fixed, and we can fix it rapidly. Every problem can be solved, and every wrong can be rectified. By this time next year, America's borders will be shut, sealed, and secure. We will let people into our country, but we will let them in through a legal process.
Yes, sir. Do it, sir. Send them back.
Inflation will almost immediately be in full retreat. Our economy will be roaring back. Optimism and pride in our country will be surging. The American dream, which nobody talks about anymore, will be thriving again for citizens of every race, religion, color, and creed. Law and justice will reign all throughout our land. Freedom will be restored. The flame of liberty will be burning bright. Joe Biden, the worst, and our great silent majority, including the once forgotten men and women of our country, will be the one shaping America's magnificent future when I am the 47th president of the United States. We are all Americans, and together we will show November 5th to be the most important day